What's up, y'all?
Contact us, official.streetsmarks@gmail.com. Listen to us right here, Street Smart Audio on YouTube. Or fuck with us, official.streetsmarks on IG, street_smarks on Twitter, or Street Smart fan page on Facebook. This is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, June 29th, 1993. Wood, what were your initial overall thoughts of the show?
Well, before I get into that, I was just listening to you go over, you know what I'm saying, your notes before we started recording. And then I was just thinking, I watched this episode on the WWE Network.
Okay.
So there might be, it sounded like I might have missed something that was very intriguing. But my overall thoughts of this match was, I don't know, it's kind of meh, you know what I'm saying, especially with the ending.
Yeah, you definitely probably missed some stuff because the audio on the Tape Trader video was kind of off.
Okay.
So I think I did went to the network as well when I recorded the show. However, the location is the ECW Arena and the host is Jay Sully Solo. Sully, Todd, and Paul at ringside. Take two. Sully, Todd, and Paul at ringside hyping the September show, the September Sizzler Spectacular. Basically, it's Ultra Clash, and then he run down the card for the tonight's show. Todd checks Paul about the trash can incident last week. So then you go into Sully in a room with Todd. Both are in casual clothes. You know, they got their legs crossed and shit, and they're going over the Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular.
Yeah, crying and shit.
Todd talks about adding seats and bleachers to the ECW Arena because demand for ECW has risen.
Oh, yeah, and I was feeling that. That was cool.
They making money, y'all.
You know,
it's money on the floor, y'all. They talk about the Funkin' Gilbert chain match.
That's the part I didn't like.
They talked about how the ref was paid off.
That's some BS.
The referee name was Kevin Christian, and he was subsequently fired, and now he's known as Freddie Gilbert, the third Gilbert brother.
Welcome to the family, Freddie. It's nice to have you, you know what I'm saying, because Hot Stuff International only messes with the elite of the wrestling industry. So if you have the last name Gilbert, you're definitely elite, and welcome to Hot Stuff International.
Sully then talks about how he'll have an interview with Funk and Paulie next week. Gilbert then walks the Philly streets with a camera crew.
Another magnificently done video. Well done, you guys.
Sully says Gilbert pulled him out of 2 bars. And they had a tagline that said, "What is this guy? A lush?" Said, "The burial of Jay Sully has begun." So they did a recap of the chain match from the Sizzler. Moving on. Oh, you got words?
Oh yeah, no, I just didn't appreciate all the whining Jay Sully and Ty Gordon were doing, talking about the referee was paid off and Terry Funk, quote unquote, really won the match and all that BS.
Well, they had a visual pin. I'm not a visual pin. I apologize. A visual 4-corner touch.
Right. All I know is the referee said that Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert was the king of Philadelphia when he declared him the winner of that Texas chain match massacre. So, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. And I love the video. And it was, want to say it was King Day where he was at in Philadelphia.
All right, so Todd was backstage with Funk. Funk wants revenge matches with the Dark Patriot. He wanted to put his hair up on the line. He wanted Dark Patriot to put his mask up. He said, "I'll put up my hair. You want to have a hair match, Dark Patriot? I'll put up my hair. You can put up your mask. What kind of coward are you? If you want to put up your mask, we can have this kind of match." So he wants Gilbert. He wants Dark Patriot. He wants revenge. It wasn't a wacky promo. It was just, it was in this Terry Funk, nice babyface voice.
I need somebody else to fight because Eddie Gilbert whooped my ass.
So he had Stevie with the Koloffs in the backstage promo. The Koloffs versus Glenn Osborne, Madman from the Badlands.
That's right.
And the returning Hervé Ernesto. You would also know him as Ernesto Brock.
No, that is not accurate any longer. It is Ernesto, and yes, that's a legal matter that I'm not allowed to discuss. But it is Hervé Ernesto.
All right, so Vladimir is Vladimir Petrov from Jim Crockett fame. He's quite awful, and I'm sure he's still awful. He was awful then, and I'm sure he's awful now. Complete squash, Anaconda Vice finishes on Broughton. It's a dud match.
That is Ernesto, who was defeated in that match by
Vladimir.
Yeah.
My apologies, my good man.
No, it is quite all right.
Keep up. So we got Paul Lee would lead in to Gilbert at a State Fair cookout. Okay. Sully's there. Gilbert looks completely hammered.
Yeah.
Gilbert cuts a promo. Todd comes out. Argument happens between the two.
Todd is such a buzzkill. Oh my gosh. Eddie was having a celebration befitting of a king. And here he comes, Mr. Wet Blanket, trying to spoil all the fun. Who invited him anyway? How did he even know where the party was at? My bad.
All right. So we have a grudge match. Tony the Hitman Stetson versus Lumpy Larry Winters.
Oh, that was a good match.
It was a good match. And they start right away. Lumpy Larry with boots on the outside, Stetson back in and out, outside. Stetson takes over with chair shots, hits him with a pop can. Back in, Stetson's choking him, pushes the ref. Second ref in, he gets bumped. Both men hit the third ref. It's like ref bump, second ref bump, third ref bump. You know what I'm saying? Then they keep fighting. The fans are hot as fuck. Rebel runs out, and the mask guy holds Winters and gets some free shots.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do.
Then the goober, Tommy Cairo runs in and breaks everybody up.
Leading the charge and shit.
Goof. Now, the Sandusky champion is now reduced to fucking helping out for run-ins and shit.
He's doing security.
Right. He's jobbing the trips, jobbing the telephone, the mobile phones, jobbing the fake fucking botched roll-ups and shit. And now he's fucking running out helping Lumpy get some comeuppance.
Oh man, ECW's getting their money's worth out of that guy.
I'm telling you, he's working for free.
They're getting their money's worth.
All right, so they have there's a shot talking about ECW and the Wings promotion in Japan doing a talent exchange. Okay. So there'll be some guys coming in from Japan, and then some guys will be shipped out to Japan from ECW to work the Wings promotion and vice versa.
Nice.
All right, so we have a TE title match. We got Jimmy Superfly Snuka,
Hot Stuff International,
seconded by Don Morocco,
the ECW Heavyweight Champion, and also a part of Hot Stuff International,
versus our guy Tommy Cairo.
Boo!
Face shine early to knock Snuka out. Morocco trips up Cairo again. Splash. Damn, what a jobber! What a
To be fair, our television champion, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, is a very tenacious and a very dominant competitor. So it's not just Tommy Cairo, it could have been anybody on that night in the ring with the Superfly.
He jobbed to a trip. So we have a Wild Man Sal Bellomo promo. Fuck out of here. Next.
Oh, man.
He's talking about the Three Musketeers. Fuck out of here. Alright. Paulie backstage with Hunter Q and Rick Michaels.
His friend, by the way. And Hunter Q is a pretty cool cat. I hung out with him a few times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Had a few brews with him. Yeah, he's all right.
I didn't take him to be a beer guy. I figured he'd be a, like
Yeah. You would think that, but we actually drink Heineken when we get together.
Nice.
So, yeah, pretty cool cat.
Alright, so he's backstage with HQR3 and Rick Michaels, and they're shitting on Wild Man Sal.
Mm-hmm. Super D number 3.
Yeah, he brings it to Michaels to finish the promo. Next. It was your typical heel shit. It went, Paulie starts and it's great. Hunter Q goes, and then like the talent level just drops steadily as the promo continues. It's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. So you got Rick Michaels with Hunter Q versus called a Mardi Gras Bellomo. He had a float. He had a head thing that made it look like he was down on fucking Bourbon Street
when he came out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, you must have missed that.
Yeah.
Watched it on the network.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at the thumb drive.
Terrible.
That was better, more convenient. About that.
So Bellomo comes to the ring with a Mardi Gras object of sorts. Shit happens with a Three Musketeers candy bar, and I don't give a shit. It's Bellomo in the fucking main event of the show. Why do I care?
What a way to, speaking of wet blanket, that of all the ways to end a show like this and stuff, especially after getting to see Hot Stuff International in its full glory, would you have freaking Sal Bellomo, aka Super D number 3, and Sir Richard Michaels finish it? I mean, no disrespect to Richard Michaels, but he just does nothing for me.
He sucks.
I like the Suicide Blondes as a unit, but just him by himself.
He sucks. Back and forth shit. Michaels does a flip quarter spot like Flair HBK. All right. Michaels puts his feet on the rope. Ref stops the count. Bellomo does the same thing for 3. Negative 100.
Yeah.
I said it's a negative 100 stars because Bellomo's in the main event and he goes over.
Yep.
The fuck is Sal Bellomo going over in a match for anyway?
It made the show seem lackluster as a whole.
Well, I got a little bit of respite because the Blondes jumps Bellomo after the bell, and then Hunter Q. Okay. Take 2. The Blondes jump Bellomo after the bell like goofs, and Hunter Q protests. The Super D's even it up, and they clear the ring to end the show. And that's that. Overall, Stetson and Winters was great.
Yep.
Everything else was just there. Nothing truly offensive in the show, though, honestly.
Yeah. Winters and Stetson definitely they were close to stealing the show, but you know what I'm saying, everything Hot Stuff International does is, says, especially that freaking video of Eddie Gilbert being up until the part Ty Gordon came in. But Winters and Stetson, oh man, I thought they were gonna beat the hell out of each other, and then there was a nice way to end it without go ahead and milk it a little longer, and have a no finish. So milk it a little longer.
All right. Next week we'll be coming back with the 7-6 show. We'll be in July.